Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Kianora Evareste. I'm a student of Eden Boarding School Solo. I'm great. Okay, today guys, I want to share something very personal and very meaningful to me. It is not just a school project. It's not just a technical challenge and not just something I built for fun. It is a project that made me understand who I am and what I love and what kind of engineer I want not to become in the future. The title, my speech today is my favorite project. Okay. Mm. Uh, my favorite project is actually is a combination of several things, electronic, robotic, and problem solving. Yeah, like that. It started from a simple idea, yeah, but it grew into something, mm, like a much bigger. The project I want to talk about is my journey of building my own custom PCB and a microcontroller system. Yeah, and which will later become a foundation for many other machines and I designed. At the first, the project it did not look special. It was just me, multimeter, some broken electronic, and a wire that something burned. Yeah, and a cheap soldering iron that I did not even get hot enough. But for me, it was exciting. I felt like everything, every component had a story. Every chip had a secret, and every circuit was a little, like a puzzle waiting to be solved. And the project began with a reverse engineering. I love the opening of device. Yeah, old charger, broken speaker, and what's the name? Controller toys, and understand why they failed. Yeah, and I wanted to learn how to fix them, and I did not realize it at the time, but this small habit was shaping my skill for the future. The moment everything changed was when I discovered to KiCad software for designing a PCB. Yeah, at the first it felt overwhelming. Yeah, so hard. And then there was so many symbol and footprint layer and the rules. But the more I explored it, and the more I enjoyed the process. It felt like a drawing for me, but with like a logic, designing, and the PCB, it's like building a brain for a machine. You have to make a decision about every detail and where the signal go, how the power flow, how the component communication. And I started to learning step by step. I practiced the basic of the electronic, voltage, current, resistance, power, diode, transistor, regulator, and like the capacitor and all the essential the component. Then I learned how to place them correctly in a schematic. Every time I solved a small problem, I felt stronger every time my design worked, and even a small LED blinking, it like feel a magic. And but the part that made this project my favorite is when I use my CNC 38, yeah, for the first time. And I did not buy it for fun. I got it because I wanted to manufacture my own PCB and from scratch. The first time to CNC started, carving the copper, I felt nervous. Yeah, like that. And I worked at the trace brick, worked the drill, snap, worked the machine, run my design. But when the first board came out, the perfect portrayal, I know this of what was the beginning of something huge for me. Yeah, that. Like uh, This project taught me more than just electronic. Yeah, it's like it taught me to petition, it taught me to discipline, and it taught me to that engineering is not about the being smart, but it's about the being willing to try again, and even after failing 10 times in a row. Yeah, like that. And after that, after I successful made my first custom PCB, I continued to upgrade my skill. I started working in the microcontroller like ASP32. I experimented with sensor communication protocols, mechanical movement, and automation. I learned how to import and power regulator is how to grounding the effect noise and how to trace and can affect signal stability. And this may uh, sound technical, but for me, they are the language of creation. Yeah. And after my project, create even more, I began developing two foundation machine. Yeah. A cooking machine I've called Solo Jagu. Yeah, and eco-friendly electronic generator. Yeah, and both were born from the basic skill I learned through my PCB project without the experience of designing and understanding the circuit. I would never have been able to start a building that's a bigger, more meaningful machine. Yeah, and one of the most important lesson from this project is that the engineering is not about the tools. Yeah, it's about imagination. Why? You can have cheap tools, limited parts, and no fancy lab, but if you understand the principle and you have a passion, you can still build something amazing. Uh, my CNC is small. Uh, my components were simple, but my dream was a big, and that dream made everything possible. Yeah. And through this project, I also realized what I want in a life, and I want to become a full stack robotic engineering. Yeah, and someone who understand everything from electronic machine and control system to simulation, control system to simulation, and mathematics and software. Building my first PCB showed me that I love understanding this from the deepest level. I do not want to just use technology. I want to create it. Yeah. And another reason this project is my favorite is because it's not a finished. Yeah. It's continued to grow with me. Every time I make a new design, every time I fix a circuit, every time I test a new idea, and the project solve. It becomes smarter, more complex, and more powerful, just like me. Yeah. The project also taught me the importance of the precision. In the electronic, one small mistake, even 1 millimeter, can cause a component to fail. In a PCB design, one wrong trace can stop the entire system. This made me more careful developer. It taught me to think before acting, to analysis before building, and to always test every assumption. Okay, and another things I learned is that engineering is not always is glamorous. Yeah, it's sometimes it's messy. Sometimes the solder will not stick. Yeah, and sometimes the machine refuses to work, and sometimes you spend a hours guessing in the problem only to discover it was cost me a single loose wire. Yeah, but this moment are what make a success meaningful. The struggle make it what achievement valuable. And the biggest thing I gained from this project is confidence. Before this, I only dreamed of making a real machine. After this project, I know I could create anything it was willing to learn and work for it. But I did not matter that I was young or that I did not have a full lab or I made a mistake. What it matter. And what plan was that I keep moving forward. Okay. Now, when I think about the future, studying engineering, building my own lab, and what's the name, designing real robot, and helping people with the technology, I feel excited, not scared, because this project it proved me that everything starts from the one small step. Yeah, one word, one idea, and one moment of courage. In conclusion, was named like my favorite project. Uh, it's not just a circuit board. It's a journey from the various city to mastery. Yeah, mastery. And it's a story of a viral success. Yeah, learning and grow is the foundation of the identity as the engineer. Yeah, and most importantly, it is a reminder me that the biggest dream start from the small component. Yeah, and maybe I will give some what's name like the conclusion on some no conclusion for you guys. Uh, maybe I think that's the for you guys to if you're watching me. Thank you for listening. And but one thing you can know about why I talk about this my personality is about uh, the technology. Yeah. You can we can say what the technology if they're used some people and they use for what's the name for happiness and for what's the name to work and to make money and others and maybe have some bad things and what's the name negative and positive things yeah okay but technology is make others to become like smarter and become to very like easy to work and the others helping the people make me so excited and helping others is make me excited yeah maybe I uh not like about the individual yeah I did not like about the individual but I like to helping us. Yes, I want to helping the other people. There are so many people in there because I don't like the individual people and because the individual people is maybe have a personality and have what's the name like his own what they want. But I cannot do like um, to use that and what's the name to complain that people and and after that, I choose about the some people, so many people. I want to help that from my what's the name, my technology. Yeah, maybe that's all for me. Thank you guys for listening to me about my story, like a personal story about my project. And me, Kian Raya Prastya, I'm great. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.